Hi friends, welcome back to Laravel tutorial. Laravel provides soft delete options very easily, right? Now we need to know what is soft delete. So if you just go into the database and just go inside any table, I'm opening the students table. So here you can see there is a table and there are few records. So if I delete any records, it will physically delete the record. But sometimes in a large application or any sensitive case, we need to store that data also, right? From the application we delete that records. That means we are not deleting from the database. Actually we are changing some flags or we are changing some status or some things, but I am not physically deleting the data actually, right? So basically this is called soft delete. So here we have installation of Laravel 8 and you can see there is 8.51. so this is the latest version of Laravel, and here I am going to create a small application and I am going to show you how we can use the soft delete inside Laravel application, right? So just go here and you can see this is the environment and this is the YouTube, that is a database name YouTube, and exactly what I have opened, that is YouTube is my database name. Alright, and I am going to create a blogs, right? So we'll create some list and from the list we will delete that things and further we will restore that thing. So we will know about how to restore that things also, and if you want you can see what actually deleted, right? In the separate list we can see the trashed list, right? So let's start. So first let's create a controller, php artisan make controller, and here my controller name is block controller. Okay, and also I am creating a model also. So php artisan make model and my model name is blog, and I want some data also and I want to create respective migration file of that model. So we need to use the -m. So basically it will create two files, that is model and the related migration, right? So now let's open the application and inside the http, inside app http controllers we have a controller, that is block controller we have just created, right? And we also created the model, that is blog model, and we are using the migration. So we have also created the database migration also, so blog migration. So if you just go inside the database section, so just go here and here inside this you can see the create block tables. This is the migration file. So if you run this migration it will create a table, the name of the table will be the blocks, right? So let's add some quick columns. So write table and the string type, and here I just want to add the title, so there will be the block title, and simply I want to add another things, that is table, and here this will be suppose text type. So basically I want to add the content, it is block title and block content, that's it. And we are going to use the soft delete, so that's the reason we have another option, that is table and soft deletes. So now the migration file is created, so let's migrate this. So php artisan migrate, so basically it will migrate the newly added migration. So migration completed. Now if you just go and just refresh this, we can say the blocks table are created. So if you just go to the structure we can see the title and content and id created at and updated, and as we are using the soft deletes, that's the reason this extra column is added, that is deleted at, right? So basically this will maintain if we delete any things, that time basically that deleted time will store into here and will not physically delete that records, right? So our migration is complete. Now I just want to make a list of blog, and before that I want to insert some data into the blocks table so that we can create a list. So simply will not take much more time, so we'll just use the faker concept. So using the faker we'll add some things or some data using the faker. So just go inside the database seeder option. So here we can see the seeder, and we will seed some data into the block table, right? So here we will use the faker along with this database seeder. So simply just use faker, and let's faker slash factory, and I want to use as this is be as a faker, right? So I will set the alias name, and I want to use the DB. So to insert it into database we will use the database. And the next things, we need to run some commands into here. So run command will automatically run. So we will use the faker class here. So simply write faker, and we will create a new object, that is faker, and faker new, or we can write create. So the faker is the object of this faker class. And now just use a for each loop. So for each, and let's use a range. So range, I want to add the multiple records, that is 1 to 50. I want to add 50 records as index, right? $index. And now just inside here just call the DB class and call the table, and inside the table we'll add the table name. So my table name is blogs, right? And here I just want to insert some data. So simply write insert. So we'll create a insert array. So in the table we will basically add the title and content. So let's add this. So simple, just write title, and the title will be the faker title. So simply write faker arrow title, and the next thing is content. So actually these all are already described in our Laravel playlist, so I'm just repeating for these things actually. So there may have some new user. So our seeder is ready. Now just run this php artisan db set. So this is the error, that is unknown formatter content. So there will not be content, actually this will be the text type. So just write text and rerun again. So database seeding completed successfully. Now go inside here and let's browse. We can see the 50 records are inserted. So now we can create a list log. So simple, just create a link. So just go to the web.php. So we don't need these things, so we just closing this, and this is my model and controller, and this is my route. So we don't need environment, so just removing this. So just go here and let's use the block controller. So this is the block controller app http controllers. So use the namespace app http controllers, and the next things the class. So this is the block controller. So now we can create a route links for this block controller. So simply route get and just write blog list, or simply you can write the blog also, no problem on that. And let's use block controller list double colon class, and then the function name will be the list, right? So need to create a function with the list. So public function list, okay. And now we need to call the model so that we can use the block data. So use the namespace app models. So simply write use app models slash, and the name of the class, that is block. So here the extra things. So here the new things is, this is our blog model. So here we want to use the soft delete. So just use the illuminate slash database slash eloquent slash the soft deletes. So simply write soft deletes. Okay, so soft deletes added. Now we need to use that inside the class, so simply write use soft deletes, right? And here I want to use another protected free level things, that is protected, and let's add the free level. So free level equal to, so here we have basically content and the title, so simply write here title, and the next thing is content. Okay, so the model is ready. Now you can close this. So here we will create a blog list. So simple, just fetch the records from the blog. So just write here a variable, that is all blog, and simple call the blog model, so write a blog, and I want to fetch all the records, so write all. Okay, and I want to create a view, so I want to redirect the data into the view, so write blog list, and I want to pass the data into the blog list, so write compact, and inside the compact just pass this data, so write all blog. Okay, so next things we need to create a list, the name with a blog list. So just go here, and inside here we have a resource views, and let's create blog list dot blade dot php, right? And use HTML broiler template, and here write blog list. So let's see how it's appearing. So this is my route blog, and just go this section, and let's see how it's appearing. So we are getting the title, that means we are in the proper direction, right? So now just go here, and let's create a nice listing. So use get bootstrap. Okay, so we'll use the bootstrap. So simple, just we'll use the bootstrap JS and CSS. So we'll use the CDN actually. So basically this is CSS, so just include this into the header section, and if you just check here we can see the JS. Okay, or you can use these things, just use these things, so just write here JS. So JS and CSS are added. Now we need to create the list. So simple, just create the HTML class. So here write the container, container container. This is actually the bootstrap class. Inside here just create another class, column md anything, so column md12. I want to use the full-fledged site, and here simply just write anything. So here just write, sorry, inside this just write, suppose inside the history tag write blog list. Okay, so let's see. Yes, it's coming, and I want some style. I want to add the margin top, and that will be suppose 10 px, so it will be more better, right? This is looking good. And here let's create another class, that is card, and inside here we want the card header and card body. So right here card crd card header, right? And let's another things, that is card body. Okay, and inside the card body I just want to create a table, so write table, and the class name will also be table, so write table, and inside this just create a t head and close the t head, and inside the t head just create the th, so basically this is the heading, and let's close the empty heading, so I want serial number, so simply write serial number. And also I want title and the content, so simply just copy these things. And I want also the action. From the action we will have the delete, so there is a title and the next thing is content. Okay, so now let's refresh this. So we are getting the table heading, so we need to add the value into the table. So we want these records into here, so simply just create the table body. So t body, sorry, the spelling mistake, t body, and inside the t body just write for each loop, for each, and inside the for each we are passing the all block, so we'll get these things, that is all block as block, right? And in for each, so inside here we will just create a tier tag, and let's use tier and just use the td, and inside the td just for serial number I want to create another things. So right here php $i equal to, suppose it will start from 1 and end php. Okay, and I want to print these things into here as serial number, so right here $i. Okay, so $i is printed, and I will also increment these things also, that is the post increment, so after print it will increment appear. So next things is td, and here I just want to print the title, so simple write $blog title, and in this way I want another 2 for content, and this is for the anchor tag, that is the delete tag, so simply just write a delete, and here just write content. So let's see how it is appearing first, and then I will create the delete link. So just go here and refresh. Yes, we are getting all the 50 records here, right? So let's create a delete option so that we can delete, and basically this will be the soft delete, right? So simple, just create another link here for the delete. So just go here and create route, and I want to create a gate and write slash blog delete, and slash I have to pass the id, so just write in this way id, and let's copy this from previous and paste this, and this will be the blog delete or simple delete, no problem, right? So we'll have a function, that is the public function delete, public function delete, and we have to accept the id which are passing from the routes, so write $id, right? And let's implement this anchor tag for delete. So this is my route, that is blog delete, so simply here write anchor tag open, let's use href space here, and just use the URL, so right here URL and blog delete, and I have to pass the id along with this, so simply here just write $blog, sorry $blog the arrow id, so we are passing id for each, right? And let's close the anchor tag. Okay, so now if you just go here, we can see a delete link is appear. Now we need to delete, now we need to create the delete logic. So just go inside the controller again, so this is my controller, and let's create a delete function. So simply just write blog, and let's call the model, that is blog, and then find which will find, we will find the id which are passing through routes, and then just delete this blog delete, right? And now it will return, so redirect, and where we will need to redirect, we need to redirect to the links to the list. So simple just blog, and here just write /blog, and we'll pass a success message whether it is deleted or not. So simply write a message success and write blog deleted. As we are passing the success message, so we need to print that success message from the blades. So here my variable is success, this is the session variable, so we need to accept that things into here. So inside the card header we just want to print that things. So simply write if session has, so simply write if session has the blog delete, the success, that means we'll print, right? So if the session has success, we'll simply print that things. So how you can print this? So we'll use the alert and alert success. So we want to print with a success, and inside here we just want to write session session session, and then write get success. Right, now let's see what appearing. So just refresh this, and currently we have 50 records, and we can see in the database also 50 records, and I want to delete some records. So first record I want to delete, so just click on the delete and blog deleted. Now if you check, we can see there is 49 records, but still there is 50 records. So what exactly happened? So here we can see the first record is updated the deleted column, so this time it is deleted. Right, now delete once. So suppose I want to delete the 42 numbers or anything, so simply 10 numbers, right, and just go and refresh. So the 10 will be deleted, or 11, that is the serial number was 10, that means it was 11, so this was deleted. So in this way we can delete multiple things. Actually these are deleted, but this was not actually deleted from the database. Actually it's updating into the database the deleted column. That's the reason we cannot see here, but actually the physically the record is present. That means we can access that things, right? Or further, if we need any time, if what we actually deleted, we can fetch that record. So how we can fetch that things also? So simply just create another functions like a list. We want to create a trash list. So what actually deleted, it will store into the trash. That's like simple. If you just go to the Gmail, we have a trash option. So mistakenly if you delete any things, that will revert back to your application, right? So we will implement that things also. So simply just create another function. The function name is suppose trash, or we can say the only trashed, right? So this is the function, and I want to fetch all the records for trash into here. So just create another view that is trashed list, right? So here write trashed, or you can say trashed blog dot blade dot php. Okay, so simply just copy all things and paste it here. So it will make the trash list. So write trashed blog list, or you can see the trashed blog list, right? And instead of delete, we will create a restore link. Okay, I will do that later. So first need to create the list. So now just go and copy all the things and paste it here. Instead of blog list, just write the name, that is trashed list. So simply write trashed list, or the name is trashed blog, right? So we need to use the blade name actually trashed blog here. And how to fetch the trashed blog? Actually inside here we need to use another function that is only trashed. Okay, so this is the function, and we're going to use that things to get only the traced result. So now I want to create another routes for trace list. So just go here and create a route, that is route get, and suppose write only traced, or you can say the traced list in this way, and simply write the controller name and the function, that is only traced, and let's copy the class and the controller name, right? And let's, if you want, you can add these things, that is the name. So write name and write traced list. So what is exactly error? The error is comma. Okay, so all are good. Now if you just go here and you can see the trace list. So what actually deleted? Currently we have 44 records. That means we deleted the 6 records. So simply just go here, trace list, and we can see all the 6 record here, right? So this is 44 and now 6. So actually which 6 are there? So basically these 6 are there. So basically those which we have deleted. Now the thing is, I want to revert back to the original list. How can we revert back to the original list? So simple, just go into the blade and here write, instead of delete, just write restore and block delete to block restore, anything. So you can write, and we have ID with this. So simply just write this and create another route, that is route get, and simply just write block restore and just use the block controller class. So let's copy this, it will be better to avoid spelling mistake, right? So simple write the function name is restore. Make sure you have added these things inside the inverted comma. So just use the restore and create a function public function restore, and let's receive this ID which actually I want to restore. So simply write ID and let's take it inside here. So write ID. Okay, so it is basically same like delete. So just write in this way, that is this, and I want to redirect into the traced block page and I want to show the message the block restored. Okay, and here instead of delete we want to use restore, and the next thing we want to use the only traced into here. So right here only traced and use find or fail. So this is the function find or fail. Right, now just go to the browser, and this is my trace list. Currently it has 6 records, and this is my blog list. Currently we have 44 records. So now just restore once. So click on the restore. So 404 not found. Why? Traced blog. So just go to the block controller. So basically these are coming from here. So I want to redirect into this trace list. So simple, just write trace list, right? But this code is successfully run. There's a reason. If you check here, you can see the 45 records, and in the trace list we have 5 records. Let's restore another block. So click on restore. So it's block restored, and you can see there is 4 records, and just refresh this, we are getting 46. So in this way, if we just delete some records, so 1 2 3 4 5, I am deleted 5. So now it is 41. So there should be 9 into the traced. So we are getting. Okay, so that's all about the soft deletes in Laravel. Hope you will like this video, and please comment if you have still any queries about this video. And next day we are going to discuss about another interesting topic with the Laravel or any Angular or any ECMAScript, anything, right? So please like and subscribe to this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye.